friends, Kent Martz here from Explore Scientific. Thanks for joining us today here on the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, who knows what else live broadcast. Today, we're talking about first light. So, starters sort of things sometimes and some high-end stuff as well. The first product we're going to talk about today are the National Geographic 8x21 foldable roof prism binoculars. So these are 8 power, meaning that the place you look through has 8 power lenses. And there we go. We change the cameras every day depending on what the products are, and it's hard to remember where they are. So these are the binoculars right here. They have folded up, foldable rubberized eye cups, 8 power eyepieces, and 21 millimeter objective lenses that suck in the light, then focus it on your eyes. They're foldable, so they fold up in a really nice, small, compact size, go into the carrying case very well, and just like that, you've got a very nice, compact pair of binoculars you can carry around with you. These are available on the various platforms we have where we sell them, and from dealers as well. Fantastic little travel binoculars that you can use.
This is a First Light Chronicles edition.
Correct, First Light Chronicles edition.
So why would we need binoculars if we have a telescope?
Because First Light's not just for for astronomy, but we sort of focus on that. But it's also, binoculars are great low power devices for looking at the stars, whether you're looking at a large nebula, so Orion Nebula, or just gazing through the wonders of the Milky Way, which is starting to rise in the mornings. And as summer progresses into the summer, the Milky Way becomes spectacular to look at. To just have a pair of binoculars to just look up at the stars. Orion looks really nice in this. Anything up there is a good way to start with binoculars. Now, astronomy binoculars tend to be 8x42 or 8x50s or 10x50s, 8 or 10x42. Same magnification, but bigger around because they bring in more light. But at the same time, a great way to start, and good for, people to just find out whether they like it or not. And it comes with a built-in neck strap already installed, so you don't have to install it like on another pair of binoculars. We're going to see they're great for kids here in just a minute. So these are National Geographic foldable roof prism binoculars right here that are just a fantastic little pair to start. Great for packing in your pocket, coat pocket, glove box, stick them in your backpack, tackle box, whatever would be fantastic for taking with you because they are so small and compact. So now we're going to talk about the Bresser. Oh, my papers are in the wrong order. Bresser kids binoculars, 6x21. These are fantastic, nice looking binoculars. Love the colors because, kids like bright colored stuff. They come in, let me see the box here, red, a yellow version that are more yellow, and a green and I believe blue version as well. These are the obviously the red and the yellow version. These are really nice binoculars. They're rubber coated for the grips. The grip is the yellow part. They're metal bodied. They have glass in them. These are real binoculars right here. These are not a pair of really cheap plasticky binoculars. They're like under $30 for this pair of binoculars. For a kid's binocular, this is spectacular. Really easy. Has a large focus wheel right here, so it's great and easy for kids and adults to focus. It has a diopter, so you can focus on your left eye with the focusing wheel and then focus with your diopter to get both eyes exactly in focus. These are the Bresser Kids Binoculars 6x21. Spectacular pair of binoculars designed for kids, but these are the real deal, folks. These are real binoculars. They have glass coated. These are great binoculars right here. And I, can highly recommend these. My grandkids have these and they love them. Comes with a nice neck strap that's I was trying to put them on and got time for the show, so I didn't put them on. This is a brand new package out of the box. So I have not put the strap on, but very simple. Use a paper clip, push it through, loop it back on itself, and voila, it is attached and ready to go. So now I'm going to move along to something else. We're going to move along to a telescope. So this is the First Light telescope. This is the Explore One blue carbon fiber wrapped panhandle 70 millimeter telescope. So it's this telescope right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the telescope off the tripod, so a little bit easier for y'all to see maybe. It's comes off down here. I'm not going to take it off. We're just going to hold it up. How about that? We're just going to hold this up so you can see it. So comes with a nice compact tripod. Shorten it a little. It sets right there. Is that going to be in the shot? Is that good right there? Well, he's up moving it. So this is the Explorer 1 blue carbon wrapped telescope. It's a 70 millimeter telescope, which means that it's a 70 millimeter objective lens, right? And it's got a focal length of 400 millimeters. So focal length right here. Comes with a red dot finder, comes with a 45-degree diagonal, a 20 millimeter eyepiece, and a 6 millimeter eyepiece, which yields you magnification of 20 power and 67 power with this telescope right here. It's an entry-level educational telescope. It offers some really nice views of the moon and of the planets. The planets are gonna be small, but really nice view. It really is smooth panhandle, means it moves left and right, and it moves up and down, and you can tighten it a little bit so it's a little bit harder for it to move up and down, but the left right is there. It's a very smooth operating, easy to track stuff across the sky, good for kids to learn. This is designed for kids age 10 and up and would make a great birthday gift. Science-minded kid would love it. Somebody who, you have kids, a lot of kids are really interested in the moon, the sky, and stars, and they start losing that interest as they get into this stuff. This would be a great way to keep them interested in astronomy so that they progress throughout life. So, good little starter telescope. I have a friend who actually uses this telescope as a guide camera for his astrophotography rig. So what they do is he has put an astrophotography camera right here and uses it to keep the telescope, the bigger telescope, pointed at a specific star in the sky. He's got a rig, probably $1,500 worth of telescope and mount, and he's using this little telescope right here as the guide scope to keep everything running. So that's Explorer 1 blue carbon fiber wrapped 70 millimeter alt as telescope. Now we're going to talk about, I'm going to have to do a set change here real quick. I'll move this one out of the way and see if I can swing this one in without knocking anything over. This is the Twilight 1 alt as mount. Back? What back?
You're too close.
Well, that's not my fault.
No, you put it too close. What's the back?
Is that more backer?
No.
Well, I can't get any farther back. It's going to go out of camera. This is the alt-as, the Twilight 1 adjustable angle alt-as tripod. A really sturdy tripod, comes with a heavier tripod, 1 3/4, 1.5 inch legs, has slow motion controls. And here's the cool part. If you want to look at something straight overhead with a telescope, you're going to be down in here like this, right? So you look up. But if you're looking at things on the horizon, you might want to have it pointed, this multi-adjustable arm pointed in different ways. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Right in here, this slow motion arm is about to come off. I'm getting that thing on there so it won't. There we go. So if you look right in here, this Allen wrench fits right in here. This Allen wrench is used to real quickly change the angle of this arm. So there's 2 screws, and I'm going to screw these out, otherwise known as unscrewing them. And it's real simple to do. You just take these out, and once it's out, I'm going to get a hold of this a little bit better. Once it's out, it's a simple matter of rotating it up to where you want it, putting the screw back in, getting it started in the hole. There it goes. I feel it go. And take the Allen wrench and tighten it down most of the way. And I'm going to get the other screw, bolt, and put it in there and tighten it down all the way now. And I managed to drop the Allen wrench. There's always a first time for everything. That was the first time I've dropped the Allen wrench. Of course, that's a 50% drop rate because the second time I've done this. So going to get this started in that screw. There it goes. I keep saying that. I'm trying to put this back together. I'm messing around. I'll just say that. So there we go. Got that
It's so
tight.
meticulous.
I'm going to now use that.
I don't know why.
Tighten it
Why
up.
are you so meticulous?
I'm just because that's what astronomy is about ultimately. That's what engineering's about. That's what science about, is being meticulous. Meticulous. So as you can see, here the Allen wrench is. It's really cool. There's two nice magnets right there. And so right here is where it's stored, so you always have it with you. This mount has really nice slow motion controls. It also has locks you can unlock so that you can swing and swivel this, right? And now you can use the slow motion arms to make nice smooth adjustments. And while you're looking through your telescope, you can follow this across the sky, and
Don't
it turns.
forget to pitch where we're going next.
And oh yeah, that's right. We're going somewhere next. We're getting ready to go do our daily Amazon live broadcast. You can jump over to Amazon Live here at 2:00, and we'll go into a whole lot more detail about these mounts. So, and about all the other things, and we'll be talking price and things like that as well. So you should be able to see the link somewhere to that Amazon Live thing. We would love for you to join us over there as well. Next, we're going to talk about a couple of eyepieces. Everybody needs some eyepieces if you've got a good telescope. So I just grabbed the 82 degree 11 millimeter eyepiece. This is a fantastic eyepiece. It and our 14 and our 30 82 degree eyepieces are by far the best selling eyepieces we have. Our eyepieces, and that's the 8211. This is going to be the 6824, another fantastic selling eyepiece. Right there it is. Now then, these eyepieces, we'll talk about them a little bit. All of the Explore Scientific EPWP eyepieces, meaning eyepiece waterproof. That WP means that these eyepieces are waterproof. You notice right there, there's a little bitty logo that says AR. These eyepieces and all of our waterproof eyepieces are purged with argon. So we assemble them before they're sealed up. They submerge them in argon, which is a gas that'll displace all the air. And once all the air is out of them, they seal them up and they pressurize them with argon and put a plug in there. So now these are waterproof. Argon is an inert dry gas, and so by putting argon in there, now there's no moisture inside. So even though they may dew up on the outside and get dew and fog on the outside, they don't fog internally, which means as soon as they get above the dew point, the dew will dry off. These are so waterproof. We have a video of them. I don't know if we have it ready to run. Where we don't have it, where you can wash these off in a tub of water if you want to, tub of distilled water, and you can rinse them off, then use some isopropyl alcohol to help dry them off. And we've got a whole video out there on that. We need to share this at some point. Comes with an fold up rubber eye cup, an eye cap cover, and a barrel cover. Both of these eyepieces are designed for 1.25 inch eyepieces, meaning the barrel of them right here, the silver part is 1.25 inch. You can use them on lots of different telescopes. These are both fantastic eyepieces, as are all of our eyepieces. The ones we have in stock are on sale right now through the end of February. Some tremendous pricing available there on those. And last, let's talk about a go-to mount. So if you're wanting to do astrophotography, you're going to step out here real quick. And if you're wanting to do astrophotography, we have two mounts. One is the small, lightweight IEXOS 100. And then the first go-to mount we came out with is the Exos 2 with PMC8. This mount and the IEXOS 100 are operated easily on the first level with an iPad, an Android tablet, not an iPhone and not an Android phone yet. Soon they're going to, but right now you have to have an Android tablet, iPad, or a Windows tablet, desktop, or machine and use an app named Explore Stars, which will allow you to pick from like the 89,000 things in the database and go all over the sky checking out the beautiful wonders of the heaven. There's things to learn to do this. You got to learn to polar align any go-to mount and then refine it using what's called a 2-star alignment. The app is intuitive. The new app that's going to come out is more intuitive. We've refined it. And because it's going to work on an iPhone and an Android phone, it's going to be much better. So anyway, we're going to go over to the Amazon Live and get started here at 2 o'clock. Look forward to seeing you there. Appreciate everybody who's jumped in and watched. Didn't get a chance to do any shout outs today to anybody, but we appreciate your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow. If the weather is good here, we've got about 3 inches of sleet on the ground. So depending on who all makes it into work, we may not have a broadcast. We shall see. But we love snow because it means, oh, there's no broadcast tomorrow because we've got an online meeting with a vendor. So we won't see you tomorrow. We will see you Friday. Probably we'll have a broadcast Friday. For Explore Scientific, I'm Kent Martz. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.